The Farm at Credo is a long-term rehabilitation service for young men ages 16 to 20 that has a holistic approach to treatment with their clients struggling with addiction. Program Director Craig Frederick says the program isn't just about picking up and putting down, but creating and building a life that's purposeful and fulfilling that using doesn't fit into.
So the idea of Credo started back into the 1970s, and there was a need for helping a population that there just wasn't in this area. It was created by Father Ray and Edie Marcella, and over the last 50 years, it continues to help out the same population of the youth in need of help. What is unique about the equine therapy is that it gives an opportunity for our clients to connect with an animal that is non-judgmental, but also sees them for what they present. So the idea is that the clients will go in and work with not only something that's outside of themselves, but build a relationship and build care for an animal that is really representative of what they came here in the first place to work on. And over the past few years, since we've really got the equine program up and running, you have felt a shift in that dynamic of working with our clients and what they present and the depths that they're willing to go into, really dive into the healing process.
According to Frederick, the young men in the program develop a sense that the farm is a home for them and a place that they can grow and become prideful in the work that they are doing. Some of the young men return to the farm as employees after completing the program, and some alumni return to volunteer their time to give back and help other young men on a similar journey. One such alumnus is Dylan Price, who says that the program at the farm is unlike any other.
The farm here at Credo, I believe it's something a little bit different from a lot of places that are around. For me, I think a lot of places they have a mission to beat drugs, essentially. That's like their biggest idea. They talk a lot about drugs. To me, the biggest thing about the farm is that it's an environment where you don't talk a lot about drugs specifically, but you talk a lot about how do you become a person where drugs don't fit into your life anymore. I've been sober for about 5 years and some change. And they made some promises to me that if I continued to live this way in my day-to-day life in the little things, something as simple as keeping your apartment clean, something as simple as carrying this type of a program in through your career and becoming a person who's confident in themselves, it's played out to create a life that worked out exactly like they promised me that it would.
Price also says that the program teaches clients how to be less selfish, as most addicts are focused on themselves.
Because to be honest, if we're being totally real about it, a lot of times addicts, are mostly really consumed with themselves. You spend so much time just focused on your own self, your own needs, your own wants and desires. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna get money? Whatever it is. You spend so long just focused on that. That when it actually comes full circle to where now something else is dependent on you, something that isn't going to get watered if you don't go water that animal, something that isn't going to get fed if you don't go feed that animal, something that it's going to love you unconditionally as long as you do the things that you need to do. Again, it's a very simple principle that just sets in motion like a thought process of, I need to do something for this other being to survive, to be happy, healthy, and that's just like, it's such a subtle lesson in life that plays out immensely if you really genuinely pay attention to the meaning.
Another part of what makes the program successful and instill a foundation for recovery and maintaining sobriety is found in the daily routines implemented by the staff.
A day in the life of somebody recovering at the farm really consists of them learning the skills that one would need to navigate life. So they start out, mornings with their chores, and then from that they can go into anything from an individual session or a group session or active recreation fitness. Time that they build responsibilities for themselves to take care of those things, learn how to do those things, learn how to prioritize their time, and really how to build the skills to navigate a life to where they can live independently but also accountable for themselves.
Alex Monteleone, another Credo Farm alumnus, echoes what Frederick says about the impact the program has on the young men at the farm.
Well, I'll definitely say that the staff here have a really good way of correlating recovery with everything. Like, whether it's us playing sports, or taking care of the animals or doing barn chores or anything, they find a way to correlate it into there. You know what I'm saying? So not all of your time here is going to be behind a door doing counseling sessions, which you will have those, but you also get your therapy through other things, outside resources. You go up there to see the apple orchards and stuff, you know. Some people planted those, residents did. You get to see these things. Or you get to go to Sugar Bush, you know, tap maple trees. You know, like stuff like that, it comes together. And they find a really good way of making it come together without it feeling forced.
Price says that overall, the lessons learned on the farm are the building blocks to a more productive, drug-free life.
In the end, it's not about some unrealistic, unaccomplishable goal of just staying sober the rest of your life. You know, it's just about how to actually just be happy, how to be confident in yourself, how to be motivated, you know, how to feel proud of your accomplishments, you know, how can I help the next person instead of taking, you know, and it's in those little things in life that play out that creates genuine gratitude for life, like genuine self-esteem, genuine self-confidence, you know, and that the value in that is just irreplaceable.
For WPBS Weekly, I am Eric Cleary.